You might have seen Patty Spitler and me outside with a tiny horse named Black Tiara a while back. Joyce Bannister from the American Miniature Horse Association was kind enough to bring little Tiara here in her horse trailer. Big surprise, this cowboy, the man Patty refers to as her cowboy correspondent, was intrigued. So I spent the weekend of May 20th at the big AMHA horse show in Danville, Indiana, learning more about these tiny steeds.
The first thing you need to know about miniature horses is that miniature doesn't mean easy. On a recent sun-splashed Indiana morning, 5-year-old Cora Harp was having a devil of a time keeping little cowboy from feasting on the lush grass at the Hendricks County Fairgrounds. Though they may have moments of stubbornness, miniatures can do almost anything. Joe Kari is the past president of the American Miniature Horse Association.
I think that probably would surprise people the most is the versatility of them. There's so many things that they can do. They're great starter horses for kids, and they're great finishing horses for us old people. And in between, they're just enjoyable.
Joe isn't kidding about that versatility. This video clip is from a Texas show in which a tiny miniature was doing a jump course on a lead line. These jumps proportionally rival the obstacles big horse and rider teams jump at the Olympic Games. Wow! Brookanna Pickett is super proud of her little stallion with the big name.
Well, his name is PFM Legacies. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
You must have a barn name for him, too.
Yes, Ricky.
We'll call him Ricky. When we met Ricky, he was wearing a blanket and had been rolling in the shavings, coating his stall. But only hours before, Ricky had claimed a blue ribbon for his flawless gray color. Like all miniature owners, Brookanna wants us all to know that minis can do it all.
He won solid color, stallion and gelding class. Everybody thinks that just because you can't ride them, that there isn't much you can do with them, but you can do a lot with them. There's jumping, of course, in hand, obstacle, driving. All the halter classes. We have, open halter. They're great for youth because they are smaller. They're great for kids.
And that's one of the neat things about these miniature steeds. Some of them compete in classes of conformation or color, and then, bam, tow around miniature horse carts with full-size drivers holding the reins.
While a lot of the horses here compete in multiple disciplines, some of them just compete in one. For instance, New York here is going to do a halter class in a minute.
The perfect little horse Rhonda Parker is driving is another itty-bitty competitor with a giant name. Meet Sam Hill's Buck Shadow, Q. No surprise, Rhonda and her husband Darren call him Q. Little Q is the reigning Horse of the Year in his stock division. That makes Darren proud.
And very proud of him. He was retired. Another lady actually owns him. We lease him. And she had retired him after a long cart career. And my wife never carted before, so she wanted to learn how to cart. This friend of ours just said, here, take Q, and he'll teach you how to cart. So 2 years later, here we are.
Where they are is a big AMHA show about to send their Horse of the Year into the ring in front of a supportive fan base. The miniature horse world, like the horses, is small and populated by supportive peeps.
We're competitive in the ring. We come out, we're friends. And it's almost like an extended family of people. And when you have troubles, they're there for you. When you have triumphs, they're there rejoicing. And it's great.
Here's the thing that's so neat about these miniature horses. They are proportionally and conformation-wise just like full-size horses. If you take a picture of a miniature horse who's in shape without any context, nobody's standing near them, nothing to show how big they are, they look just like my full-size horses. Yeah. And it's fun. Yeah. And they're neat little personalities. Some of them you saw the one at the top, a little naughty. But
naughty.
So, not as bad as ponies. Ponies are really naughty.